The calls are coming from inside the house!
I'm not even there.
Guilty by association.
Wait, Dan,
I'm not associated to them yet.
Dan, did you come up with an awesome way to introduce your character?
No, he left it to me.
Oh boy.
Do we have a theme song for Dan?
Here comes the Crimson Chin! It's that.
Dan's theme song is just,
I'll come in the first combat.
Professor Elemental.
Also, I'm sad. I tried to use the Fire
Shut up,
Emblem,
Jinx.
the Fire Emblem character creator thing, but it ended up requiring like 2 extra button presses that I couldn't be arsed enough to do. Because it's
What
like
are you-
it's like the size of a
Thank
fucking
you, Hayden.
notepad because it's a 4K monitor.
Am I the only
Finally got
person
to
who
use those
didn't have
bits.
trouble getting this thing installed?
No.
What thing?
My bad.
Getting what thing?
You made it fix that.
Jinx,
What?
I'm gonna fuck you in the
Okay,
face!
well, it's not super small. You right click it,
Hey.
you go to properties. Oh wait, maybe you can't do that because it's that.
Move, Daphne!
Well, Casey.
Well, maybe you should tell John.
Ilya.
Yes.
Yes, Casey.
This should be a little bigger.
Token.png.
Yeah,
Right?
Mog just sent me that, so.
Maximize? Well,
I like the name.
Yeah, believe me, I tried the basic things, Casey. I understand.
you are most definitely smart.
It's just so small. It's so tiny.
It's pronounced smole, you fucking
Smole.
amateur.
It's small.
Oh shit! Look at that! It's like a full proper token, Shira!
There we go.
See, look at what are you guys doing, huh?
I wish they would just make a web version.
Well, I'm going to do one of those, but mine will. just
Not you,
take
Dan.
longer
They've
than
had
a-
weeks. Weeks!
I'll
Run
do-
away!
I literally-
Run away, Mini-Me! Run!
I'll
Run!
do it when
He's
I can
going
be
to
arsed
delete
enough to
you!
lower-
Don't let him kill you!
I'll do it when I can be
Let
arsed
him
enough
kill
to
you.
lower the resolution of my monitor to like 800 by 600.
No!
Wait, I deleted it! What the fuck?
It's like, Jesus Christ, that's what I'd have to lower it to because it's so small.
Don't let him delete you, Mini-Me. No! Keep moving. No!
You have been slain, Mini-Me.
No!
How could you do this?
Thank you again, Hayden,
What?
for the
What
bits.
giant fly?
It's in the den!
Get out with your fucking thunder racket.
Look out, giant fly!
So kill it?
Murderize it.
Just archiving some pages really quick.
Grab it!
Oh, I just realized there's something I need to. I'll add that next time.
Give it here. No,
I just realized
Dog.
I gotta add like the little bit cup for my streams since I can get bits now.
poof.
But can I do that right now, actually, real quick?
No! No big cups.
But the bit cup.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I was the first person to subscribe to you, but I have not actually looked at your stream since.
What are your emotes? Are your emotes worth a shit?
I don't have any yet.
Why are you even alive?
Wow.
I haven't had the chance to make any.
I'm leaving you.
Excuses,
sorry.
excuses.
Good job.
One of them needs to just be an edit of the re, and it needs to have Ilya's face for it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, the I think I do.
From I think it's BTTV, right?
Uh,
Let me look. I'm waiting for my thing to reload because it wasn't like launching. My Roll 20.
Wow.
It was acting weird, so.
Wow.
there we go.
You can't say, wow, you were late.
Wow.
Sure, it needs to be just an edited version of this.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I have to. Alright, hang on.
What?
I need to. Might be right back thing. Connect to Twitch, log you in, authorize. Oh, that? But have it be Ilya?
Because he wants somebody to play with his toy.
But the thing is, like, it's I only have the three emotes. I have the base one, and then I have like the tier 2 and 3, and I don't know what I don't know what to do for them, honestly. But I need to figure out like which one's gonna be which.
I have a guess.
Okay. Try it like this. It's still
Hey,
tiny.
you gotta
Jesus
add.
Christ!
You gotta
what
do
the
the. You gotta do the bits when when I have the thing
How
up,
small do I have
so
to
you can
make
fill
my
the cup.
resolution?
What are you even doing?
The fucking Fire Emblem thing. It's so fucking small.
I know it's small.
I've lowered my resolution so much, and it's still tiny.
I mean, it's probably just coded small. I don't
It
remember
is.
how it looks, but
You're fine.
okay.
Oh my
So
God.
is everybody ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are we all Gucci gang?
Yes.
Yeah, so I put my resolution back up.
Wait, weren't we over here last time? It doesn't matter, but
Hopefully
Yeah,
there's
I
a-
moved everybody
at
but
some
you
point.
because I deleted your old token.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to use that.
Okay. Because I'm too lazy to like pull up a smaller combat mat, we're just gonna use this.
Oh shit. We are in combat, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yup.
Wait, we're in combat?
Yes,
Yeah, you walked outside and there was
hands.
there was a bunch of hands going to attack a poor doggo.
Yeah.
You remember that now, Cade? You remember the doggo about to be murdered?
No.
I throw a bomb. I want to throw a bomb. I want to wipe the party with a bomb. I throw a nat 1. They just chuck it back.
William,
What?
it was so big the zapper couldn't get it. But it stunned it long enough for me to vacuum it.
Well, if you wake up in the middle of the night with a knife to your throat, you know it's not why.
He's in the vacuum!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Honestly, you just haven't ever seen him because he never flies near you. It bugs me in the den.
There you go. Now
This
it'll
is
fill the cup.
Eyes of a quarter.
Okay, so like yeah, last time you guys had killed Grandma and Grandpa once again.
Yeah,
Wow.
like
Hopefully this
Wow.
time they'll stay dead.
To be fair, I didn't do that.
I didn't either.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was me and Sam. And Sam's no longer
Yeah.
here.
Fuck, the scale on this is not gonna work even in the slightest.
Well then,
Smaller
load in a different map, then, my dude.
I don't have any ready.
Oh,
Fuck it. I'll do one of the Sandpoint maps I have.
it doesn't matter.
You probably have plenty of those.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
As
That's
long
what I
as
was gonna
there's
just cover.
enemy tokens, we can see what we're smacking.
Oh god.
Alright, this is just gonna be our generic battle mat for now because I can't be asked to dick with anything else.
Wow.
I remember this place.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. You know what happened to this place, right, Dan?
Yes.
It's the first time you met your old buddy Aldern.
Yeah. This is also where someone almost died at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, that happened. That was fun. I one-shot Bodhi.
Oh god.
But wasn't that also because like his character was fucked up at the time?
Technically,
But it's also the fact that he has shit for health.
he had like 6 health or something. It wasn't a lot of health.
What did he have? Like a fucking -3?
He only had like a D6 and he rolled it.
You think of it now, he has like barely double-digit number fucking health now. We're level
Yeah,
6.
Landon finally got good health. Bodhi started getting really good health.
What does Bodhi's character even have for health right now? Do you know?
Not offhand.
Different campaign.
I'm
You're a different
pulling up
guy.
tokens. I'm sorry.
God.
That's a massive hand.
I'm
They're
disappointed.
crawling hands.
I'm disappointed you didn't just find like tiny Wallmaster sprites.
That would be pretty
I
good.
didn't plan ahead.
Wow.
This is the whole reason I downloaded this like template from Reddit. I'm gonna try and plan more stuff. Okay. Alright, so yep, you guys walked outside, and you see a pretty gruesome sight. There's fucking pandemonium. There's people running around screaming, people slamming their doors closed, zombies smashing doors, and then in the middle of town you see like kind of the mangy mutt of the town, and it's like trying to defend these children from these hands, and the children are also like, yeah, I'll fuck you up, kid, like threatening the hands, even though they're hands, and they probably can't understand
You want
common.
to best them with a rousing game of rock, paper, scissors? Or thumb wrestling?
I'm
Wait, Josh,
I'm
what I
gonna
can
go
play.
and get that ballista up there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally a thing that exists right now.
This is technically inside a gazebo, alright, you piece of shit?
Then they should all be surrounding him here. This circle will be the gazebo.
I will murder every one of you. I'll kill you and make it look like an accident. Alright, so you guys all...
There's my shitty gazebo. Fight me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's what you guys are.
Okay.
Everybody,
Oh,
you
shit.
can go ahead and give me an initiative roll. Including Dan!
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
Oh my god. Firefox, please. There you go.
What? Did you say something, Dan?
I'm just checking something.
Okay, can you guys all see everyone in the initiative order? That it's on there currently?
Yes.
Yep, I see myself, Zodrum, and then a bunch of hands.
Okay, so Cernan you can't see?
Which I posted the perfect spot in the chat.
I see CERN. He was right before you.
I was
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, he got 7.3.
Rolled up.
No, I meant on the initiative.
yeah.
Cerner.
Oh,
Yeah,
in the
on the
initiative
top.
thing? Yes.
Yeah, I was...
Well, now I
Well,
do.
yeah, now you can.
My
Yeah.
7.03, that 03 counts.
It does!
That's your bonus to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody else had rolled a 7, that .03 would come into play.
It comes into play for me quite a lot in the other campaign.
Yeah, Dan, like what I had mentioned before, look at my roll. I only rolled a 6. I have a fucking plus 10, and yet I can't get shit in this campaign so far.
Scrub. Alright, so top of the round. You know what? You know what this calls for? Oh god, what have I done? Oh, that's you.
You know what this calls for? Oh my god.
This calls for
Sexy
some
bottoms.
battle music.
Begin the battle.
Like that. Something like that.
Oh god.
Boom!
That is very loud.
Can you hear it now?
That wasn't ominous.
A little louder.
But is the top still spinning?
Perfect. Oh god.
But is the top still spinning?
Okay, so top of the round, Zidrum.
I'm gonna do what I've been saying that I was going to do for a while. I'm gonna throw bomb. Where's my abilities? Right? No. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It should be under attacks, I think. I don't know.
It's under abilities. I looked at attacks first. And it's alchemist
Alright.
bomb, right?
Yes.
Okay. Quack.
So
Also, I'm throwing it like right here. Because
okay. So first things first. Go to your attacks and make a ranged attack.
Oh, okay. Attacks. And it's just the one that says ranged, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. 8.
Are you targeting a person or a square?
Just the square, like right here. I was trying.
Okay, because to
generally
hit a
the
square,
middle.
it's DC 5. So you hit him.
Good.
So go ahead and roll 1d6, and I'll roll my reflex saves for splash damage.
That.
Miss.
Oh.
So this one takes 3 damage, and then splash. What is splash damage again? Okay, so yeah, 1d6. Oh, that's actually plus your int modifier. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So roll another 1d6.
6. 2.
Okay, so let me just check what your int is for. So, wow, that's a hefty amount of damage.
Oh boy.
So you dealt 6 damage to one, and 7 damage to the other.
Oh, nice.
And you killed the
Pretty solid
dog.
turn. No, he didn't hit the dog, thankfully.
I specifically aimed it here so I wouldn't hit the dog.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to roll the initiative for, this is why I hate having other people in the game that isn't here.
Oh, for, Sam's
Yeah, because I need to
character?
know when he goes.
Yeah.
8, alright. Okay, now it is Reynolds' turn. This seems really loud, is that just me?
It's getting louder and louder.
Yeah, it keeps fluctuating.
I'm uncomfortable.
It'll be like
Yeah.
really quiet. Like you asked if it was loud enough, and he goes, "No," and then immediately it got fucking way louder.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay. So now, Reynold.
Dabba dabba.
What do you do?
What do you do, sir?
Wait, I forgot. Did I use my thing in the last session?
Yes.
Fuck. I said I could just smite all these hands.
You'd only be able to smite one of them.
It does AoE though.
Oh yeah, I gave you a AoE. Alright, I've retconning that.
Oh fuck you! Don't tase me, bro.
Just make Reynold the most overpowered character in the entire team.
I mean...
No, just make him the worst. Just keep nerfing him every time he does something I don't like.
Stand over here and smack this one.
You take 17 attacks of opportunity. He has 70-foot reach.
Yeah, you fuck off. Well, okay then. I guess I'll just go kill myself.
That doesn't hit. Alright, so now it is my turn. So this one's gonna smell some pussy. And,
Really?
swiggity switty. It smells some pussy. Not that you're a pussy, it smells some
Is it because
vagine.
I have a cleaved crevice in my chest now where that grandma raped me?
Maybe.
It's a metal vagina.
Alright.
This hand is just gonna
Does
tip
that
up.
hit your AC?
You know what, Joe?
I'm just...
I've had it
I'm
with your
just
shit,
asking.
man. Yes, that fucking hit.
Alright, so you're gonna take.
I may as well just strip naked at this point.
No. Look, let me look at. You want to see how much damage you're gonna take, Cade? You take 2
Oh, thank
damage. I don't even know why it has a damage listed. Oh, because it's a diminutive creature. Okay.
Wait, how big are these? Are they literally like floating hands, or are we dealing with like wall masters?
They're tiny little hands. And, Cade,
So we're literally
and
dealing with things from the Addams family.
hold on, Cade. There's a thing that's gonna happen. It gets a free attempt at grab.
Of course it does, because it's a hand.
Does a 3 hit your CMD?
Yes, it crits! My god!
Alright, so I'm
I'm
assuming
assuming
that
no.
3 misses.
Yeah, my CMD is a 16.
Okay, and this one, fuck. You know, I gotta pull up the stat block for a fucking dog. I didn't even think about that. How much?
Yeah.
Alright,
It
so
has
this is
pretty
a.
good voice stats and cannot be trifled
What did
with.
you tune in to
There's
hear?
a corgi
What
in
happened?
this game.
Is there?
A dire corgi.
A dire corgi?
A dire
here, I'm
corgi?
posting it.
What?
Yeah, look.
I
Look at
must
this.
tell the bail.
Look at this thing.
Summon the bales. Summon the
It's even
bales.
got a picture for it. And it's like a corgi that's like.
Summon the bale.
Can you
Alright,
send it
so-
to me? I need to see this.
I posted in chat.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Alright. That actually misses the dog. He goes to grab the dog, and the dog just goes, be gone, thought. I forgot to roll the dog's
Oh
initiative.
my god, that's great.
It's okay, it's a 6.
I have informed the bail.
This is why I hate having so many, like, monsters on opposing sides of the field that I have to control. Okay, this one is also gonna go for Cade.
Touch me harder. But don't really, though.
Ignore the 3. Does
would
a
hope so.
15 hit your AC?
A what?
A 15.
No, it does not.
Alright, fucking piece of shit. Cernan,
It's me.
it's a you.
It's
It's
me!
your boy.
Goodbye!
Skinny penis.
The story behind
I
that
am
is
going to move up.
there was a zombie
There's one in
zombie
front of me,
grandpa
isn't
and
there?
grandma, and
Yes.
he's like
So
the
I am going.
he's an
to
inquisitor, and
withdraw
he has
my
all this
sword
metal
and
armor. So he
attack.
just got slammed in the chest, and now he has just a big dent.
Take a swig, bruh! Oof.
Oof.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a D52.
Oh boy.
Good job, Zach.
And he rolled max damage too. That's fucking feels good.
Fucking
Yeah,
sad.
So-
critical failure.
We're also
It
playing with
happens.
we're also
Fucking
playing with
Fucking
the
course he rolls high!
we're playing
You
with
made
a
me.
Now
crit-
that I'm in this game,
a
I
crit
can say
deck?
he will complain no matter what it is, unless it's 1, 2, or 3.
Or 52 or 51.
we're playing with a crit deck, so if you roll a 1 or a 20, you have to roll 52, I think he said, and you get like a random effect.
Hey. Eat dirt. You fall prone and are blinded for 1d3 rounds. Fortitude negates. So,
Oh.
first things first, roll a fortitude save. In the DC is the AC of the creature you're attacking. So, just roll it and I'll tell you. Oh.
Are you kidding?
Another critical failure.
Ooh.
So, you're prone and you're.
For 3
You're
rounds.
prone and stabbed yourself.
You're prone and blind for 3 rounds.
Zach, I want you to understand, you're basically an old man fumbling in a park right now. You
Ah!
swung your cane, fell over, and you can't see.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I may as well
Oh,
just
cranberries.
fucking stab myself.
I
Somebody
love
bring the cranberries.
I love cranberries.
So basically, I go charging in,
I
and I
love
trip on
it.
my own shoelace and fall face first into the dirt.
My hip!
Yes. Okay.
Don't worry,
Zidrum just sticks out his foot. Oops.
Rohan sprints up and makes an attack. Because I forgot to do his turn. Hwah! Okay, that misses. And then the Paisa runs up as well.
And we'll probably actually get a hit.
Yeah, because the Paisa's fucking stupid. We'll go with a bite. Nope.
Or not.
I'm rolling, you forgot.
That's
Okay, and then the dog's gonna make an attack.
Well, get your tire. Get your tire. Come here. Throw it.
The dog's bonus +2. Dog bites into the hand. He's attacking the southernmost one. 1d4 +1. And he kills it! The dog just rips this thing apart.
Does the dog's attack have a range? Because that was a 19, my friend.
It crits on a 20.
Oh. I want to see a critical dog.
Zidrum!
Yes.
It is your turn.
How far can I run and then attack?
30 feet.
30 feet? I can still, like... So if I ran up to this guy here, like right here, I could still attack him?
So you have a move action, a standard action, and then, like, swift actions, and...
Alright.
3 actions.
So,
Yeah.
since I haven't gotten to use this little combo yet that I thought of, I'm going to use my mutagen thing.
Oh.
So I just roll that, right?
Your mutagen is just an automatic, and
Okay.
you just enable the thing at the top.
Uh,
If that, like, all the way at the top, you have the buffs. If that's what you want, the bonuses and the negatives, then yes. So you could change the strength and the intelligence.
okay. So enable that. There we go.
Yeah, and that'll automatically change everything on your character sheet to reflect that, and then you can make your attack.
All right. So yeah, I chug that, and I run over here, and I'm gonna attack this thing with my greatsword.
All right. Take a swing, bruh.
I could take a swing. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
Why you disrespecting, bruh?
Greatsword.
Yay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Just chug.
So, why don't you go ahead and describe what this looks like? Because this is the first time anyone's seen the mutagen.
Tell me.
I don't know how to describe it. I just buff up a little
do
bit.
do you drink something, or do you shoot up? Do you like snort a fucking line off your hand? Like,
It's just a syringe that I just stab into my chest.
and then you just suddenly you guys see Zidrum's arms just like, boom, like fucking cartoon style. They just blow up, and he's fucking stacked. Not really though, because I think he still has a low strength, but good enough. What is your strength under the effects of a mutagen?
Let me check. Be under core, right?
I mean, it's a 16. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
16.
That's not a bad bonus to strength. So yeah, you just see Zidrum's arms just fucking pop! And he walks up and he kills this hand.
Yes.
Okay. And now after Zidrum kills that thing, you see come kind of like almost appears. Like he doesn't really walk up, he just kind of appears out of thin air. And you see like a portal close behind him. And he kind of like, it looks like he has stepped out of it, and out walks, well, I'll turn it over to Dan.
And Dan is dead.
No. He's already dead.
It's just a corpse that just the wind blew into the town.
Dan!
The portal opens.
I forgot I was muted. So basically, it looks like the picture, to make it simpler for that.
Okay.
And but it has like this ethereal-looking demon around him.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and it is your turn.
Okay. The dog is a friendly, right?
Yeah, the dog is a friend.
You killed the dog.
Well,
you have
actually,
words.
you don't know that. Do you
Yeah.
full attack action the dog?
Perception on the dog.
No,
Is it friendly?
You see a dog defending some children.
Okay, we start
Like
we
from-
start killing the dog. We're gonna have some words here.
Alright, yeah, I have that. Okay, so seeing these guys being attacked by this thing, I'm going to move over here and then do. Shit, where did I put it? There it is. I can do my free thing, right?
Your free thing? Oh, free action?
Yeah. No, I mean like the free thing.
I don't know what you mean, so let me go look at your character sheet. Free. Hold on. I'm gonna message you.
Okay. Makes it simpler.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Because
Okay.
I kind of just tossed your token on the map. You would have appeared like right next to him.
Yeah, okay. Okay then. Then I'm just going to claw right at it.
Okay, so that hits. You just go ahead and roll them all, and then we'll discuss afterwards.
Okay. I'm going to claw with one hand, claw with the other, and then slam. Hulk smash.
Okay, so
Jeez.
the first one hits. The other two do not, sadly.
Okay.
But you did 5 damage, and it looked really fucking menacing.
By the way, these
Raiden.
claws are not mine. They're actually like from the demon type ethereal thing around me.
Okay.
I assume so.
Now it is Reynold.
I challenge the hand to aggressive thumb wrestling.
The hand gets an erection.
In its thumb.
Where?
Isn't that the question we all want to know?
Where is the boner? Where did Aunt Sally hide the teacup? Yeah.
One thing I think I neglected to mention was these hands, when they attack, they don't like slap you. They like crawl on you and start digging into your skin.
Okay, so they're basically scarabs.
Yes.
That's lovely. Thank you.
So who wanted to sleep tonight?
Oh boy! That's a miss. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, I got too excited. I'm sorry. Now these hands are gonna just continue playing grab ass with Reynold.
Am I gonna keep catching these hands?
Yes.
Yes, good old Aunt Sally.
Alright, so that's one hand. That's the other hand. So I'm assuming the first one hits.
Yep. First one does. Second one doesn't.
So take 2 damage. It's 1d1 plus 1. I'm not gonna roll that again. So take 2 damage,
That's fair.
and then. Oh, they don't have a net one. Does a natural 20 grab your CMD, baby?
Yes, it does.
All right, set the grapple condition on your character sheet. And this thing is it's got its hand around your throat. It's choking you out.
Touch me harder.
Hi, can it do it to me too?
Oh god.
And then
It's your turn. You fucking heathen.
it's Rohan's turn, and Rohan steps up and goes to swing, and another portal opens up, kind of near where the other man stepped out. And Cernan, you recognize this as you saw him once before, and he's part of the reason you gained your power. He's kind of like he's almost like your patron, for lack of a better term.
But I have a question.
Yes.
How am I seeing him if I'm blinded?
You don't see him.
You hear him. You sense his
I
presence.
sense him.
You feel it.
I forgot your
Daredevil.
Fuck.
He's goddamn daredevil.
Oh my god.
So, all right, let's redo that, I guess. So, this man steps through, and the portal kind of stays open behind him, and he steps through, and he's wearing this like immaculate velvet suit. It's a little strange because it's a suit made entirely of what appears to be velvet. And he kind of looks at all of you and snaps his fingers, and all of you can't move. Like you feel like something's holding you. And he walks up and puts his hands on Rowan and says, "Well there." And he looks over at Cernan and says, "It's been quite some time since we last had our fun, wouldn't you say?" And he goes, "I think this time I'll take him." And he grabs Rohan and leads him through the portal, kind of like forces him through, and the Paisa like rolls in behind him.
Because it's a fucking Paisa.
The Pice is just not affected by this stuff that is holding us. Just, I don't care.
Go gerbil ball.
That way, can I adopt the Paisa? It can be a righteous beacon of justice.
So, Cernan, you recognize that voice as, like I said, your unofficial patron, but it's not a good relationship.
He touched you in your no-no square.
Mm,
He actually licked his toes, and he wasn't into that shit. Okay.
am I... Are we still held?
No. When the portal closes, all of you, like, regain the use of your movement.
I drew a no-no square for Zachary.
Because I wanted to chase... Well, I wanted to blindly chase him. But I
You can... I mean, you can move again, and technically you don't know he's gone.
Just starts running, slams into the
Well-
wall over here.
I am blind.
You can just yell out at him if you want.
Come back, you coward! Come back!
You just hear, like, a very throaty chuckle. Kind of like Jabba the Hutt.
Or Bale.
Like Bale.
Yeah, like
Like Bale.
Yes. It was actually Bale.
I believe that.
It's okay, Bale, we just compared you to Jabba the Hutt, no big.
Okay, so, Cernan, it is once again your turn.
Well, I'm blinded, so
Pretty sure you can make an
I'm
attack
still-
with blinded, but...
I'm prone for 3 turns, aren't I?
Oh, you can stand up.
Yeah, but that's a full action, so I'd have to take the turn to stand.
No, it's a move action.
Is it just move action?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, then sorry. Yes, I'm going to take the ability to
you-
stand.
You can take an attack. You will just take the creature will have total concealment, so you'll have to roll a 50% mischance.
Sure, why not?
So you can make an attack, and then afterwards you'll roll a d100.
I'm going to swing at the one that was in front of me.
And pray you don't hit Kate. Okay, that will miss.
So it doesn't matter anyways, because I only get the 1 attack.
Okay, so the doggo, being the angry boy he is gonna sprint over and bite into this guy.
Good boy.
And miss.
Bad boy.
I actually meant to put him here. Okay, so it's Zijum's turn.
I'm going to keep bringing the switch back over. I'm gonna run over here, and I'm gonna attack this one again with my greatsword.
You provoke from Dan.
What?
Dan, full attack actions you.
No! This isn't fair!
Nani?
I thought you were on our side!
You trusted the demon, man! Okay, that will hit.
Oh, that's all.
And one thing to note, he stepped out of the same type of portal that man stepped through.
Nice.
I'll have
This-
time to
this
worry about that
lovely-
later.
This lovely interdimensional anus over here.
Yes.
I hate you, kid. Alright, so I think that kills him. Yeah, he's dead.
Yes. Just cut the hand in
Cade
half.
takes 5 points of damage as the bleed over hits you.
No.
I'm kidding.
I refuse.
Alright. Now
I
it
can
is
see
Dan's
myself.
turn again. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Wow.
I have my headset on.
Wow.
Brother, free me.
Yes, my
I
token
have to
is a
say,
Fire
turn
Emblem.
seems so much
token.
faster than my other game.
What'd you say, Dan?
Turn seems so much faster in this game than the other game. But then I think about it. At one point, we did have like 8 people attacking, and that was just our team.
I think currently we've got like what 6 tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas now we're down to 4.
Yeah.
Though, to be fair, in some fights they do take a little longer because we have to like think of
Yeah,
certain
but
things.
that's to be
Well,
like.
the other
Okay.
game you have 6 tokens that your team controls on top of all of my monsters that I keep having to read shit for because sometimes I don't remember exactly what they do.
Yeah. That's why turns take a bit longer.
My 3-5 campaign that I've been playing for a while, we had 2 players that didn't even talk.
But yeah, my token
Wasn't yours
is
one
from,
of them?
is from Fire Emblem. I made it
No,
myself.
like I meant they're the people themselves.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I
Like, they didn't
designed the
talk on the
base of
microphone.
it, and then
Oh.
my friend Mog, he
That was fun.
recolored it for me, like the mask.
We
and
worked
stuff.
with it though. Alright, sorry. I went to the bathroom and then I got some rice, and now I have returned to the den!
Good. Let's do
That's
this.
my turn? Okay. Because I don't
Yes.
actually see me on the turn order, so.
Oh, you know, because I added you under, when you were on the GM layer, so that's probably
Yeah.
why. We'll do it again. You see it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm just going to. I'm going to claw it again. Slam on it one more time. And then I'm going to bite it.
So the first 2 miss, but then you bite it. And this is the one that was around Kate's throat. So you go to claw it, you know, you're trying to be careful so you don't hit him. You slammed, and you almost
nibbling me,
punched in
Dan?
his throat. And then, so you just said, ah, fuck this. And you leaned in, and you just bite into this thing and rip it off of them and kill him. It is dead. Combat is over.
That was pretty
Let's
brutal.
swap to spooky music.
Since I'm using a greatsword, I'm gonna spin it around like Cloud, obviously, for the victory theme.
I need hair gel.
Take 2 points of dexterity damage as you break your wrist.
No, I'm strong. You see my strength? I have enough strength to spin that around, clearly. I'm a mutagen, man. However, I do cleave the dog in half by accident.
You're dead.
So, sorry, I'm chewing some rice. It's pretty good.
Yeah, here. Just for you, Shira. Fun. But not really,
So,
though. Totally out of
After you,
Oh, and so everyone can see the picture, I'm going to post the full picture in, what's the name? Discord.
okay,
Of my
yeah, go
character.
ahead.
Do you like
Just
the
so I can
modification
see
for
that.
that spell, Shira?
Yes, I saw it. Acid in my eyes! No! Oh, wait, I have a mask. It's fine.
No, I
So,
modified it for my character.
After you guys kill the last hand, you look around and you see that there's a queue, kind of like a few like zombies kind of wandering around aimlessly. They don't seem to like have any motivation to do anything. They're kind of just like standing there, like,
Cranberry.
most of the villagers have fled inside, with the exception of mainly like the obviously the kids outside. You know, they're a little happy that they're not dead, obviously. But there really isn't anyone else around. Like, you don't see any guards or anything. And you can hear like people crying because like clearly these are obviously bodies from the cemetery nearby.
Hmm. I want to try to get these kids out of danger. Try to like help them get into a nearby building, something.
Oh yeah, you can push them into a building really quick.
Yeah. Do I have to roll a persuasion?
Charisma check. You gotta see if you convince them.
Oh great, I'm gonna fail that. Tip a tap, tip a tap.
Sorry, I was typing something. Okay, I'll move you back to the other map now. Okay, we'll just get rid of them for now. So yeah, you see a little bit of stuff going around. See zombies around. To the south, you see there does seem to be like a building that seems to be a little bit more defended than the rest. Like it looks like there are some sort of guards outside. And you also see like piles of corpses kind of like on the ground.
Once the children are safe, I'm gonna go investigate that area.
Okay. It looks like these are like some they're clearly bodyguards, and they obviously know what they're doing because there's like probably almost a dozen dead corpses around. And as you guys walk up, you can see like one of the guys kind of chopping the head of the last one off. And one of the windows like flies open. Yeah, oi, you there! I'll pay you 50 gold each if you'll stay and defend my shop.
I look back at the others.
And you hear in the distance, you still hear that same like fiddle playing coming from the north, and you start hearing more shouts and screaming coming from that direction.
I am going to go investigate where the other shouts are coming from.
Same. Immediately run towards that.
But before we do that, I am going to tell the man I will have to come back to you. I am going to go see what is going on, and then we can discuss terms.
Everybody roll me a sense motive check on this guy.
Okay.
I was just gonna scream, "Not my problem," and walk away casually, hands in pocket.
Skills.
Those are skills, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, that's the other thing you have to do. But to take the blinded condition off, sorry, didn't forget to do that.
So we just add 4. It's whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a 14 instead of a
Yep.
10.
Zidrum's kind of not paying attention. He's like picking his nose or something. But Reynold and Cernan both. This man does not need help. He has like 8 guards outside that all very clearly know what they're doing. He's just a cowardly merchant who wants. Basically, he's a rich guy who can afford to throw a bunch of money at people.
That's okay. I'll come back and talk to him later. But I really won't. So yes, I'm gonna go see where the other screaming is.
Okay. So.
Do I have to do
This is
something?
fucking hot. Holy shit! Hold on. This is really hot. I'm sorry. Okay, so you guys go north, kind of looking around. You know, there's a couple like zombies that aren't really all there, I guess you could say. They're not really paying attention. You just cut them down without any hassle. So you get towards the, you keep moving north, and hi, baby. Did you see the thing I sent you? I sent her the dog thing.
Yeah.
So you guys all, as you get to about up here, you can see the posting pole on this side of the covered bridge, on the east side. And the posting pole lies just ahead, a thick tree trunk stripped of branches, sawed off at head height on a tall man, and set upright in the ground at the end of the covered bridge so that notices and broadsheets can be tacked onto it for all to see. The young lad that you recognize as being responsible for hanging the notices crouches at the top of the pole, trying to stay out of reach of two clay-encrusted skeletons that swipe at him with jagged claws. His stack of posting notices lies scattered on the ground. Sitting astride a skeletal horse nearby is another skeleton, this one armored in a rusted breastplate. A frayed noose hangs from its broken neck, and a cracked leather eye patch covers one eye. The two other skeletons likewise have the remains of nooses hanging from them. So you basically see a young child on top of a post,
Well,
like
I can't
crying.
leave him there, so I am going to go and try to save him.
I have a question real quick. Is my mutagen still active, or did that wear off?
How long does it say it lasts?
Let me check. Where does it say that?
Should be under abilities.
Abilities, mutagen.
And how is this person on the post?
It's kind of like, think about if you were on like a fence post, if you're standing on the top of it. He's kind of like standing precariously on top of it, like trying not to get grabbed. And yeah, it's still active. It's active for 10 minutes per level, so
Okay.
it hasn't been that long.
Alright. So I'm probably gonna run up and try to attack the two that are at the post trying to get at the kid.
Alright. Anybody who's going to attack, roll for initiative.
Initiative! Dan's gonna say fuck you and just walk away.
I'm surprised nobody's been like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Oh, there we go.
In my mind, I'm just walking ahead, my hands in my pockets, walking towards all this shit.
See,
Well, at this point, he's helped us, so at this point, I don't have a reason to question him.
Yeah, I'm just like, nobody's like, who the fuck are you?
That'll come later. We haven't really had a chance.
also I have another question. Can I get some kind of like sneak attack instead of just some sprinting up and attacking something?
You won't get sneak attack, but you will get a surprise round.
Well, that's what I mean.
In that case, yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me roll these initiative.
Also, I did forget to select my token there, so I'm sorry I have to do it manually.
Fucking murder you.
I'm sorry. I mean, unless you just want to keep the initiative from the last one, I'm fine with that.
You will be sorry, don't worry. Bring this bad boy up, and...
This bad boy can fit so many initiatives.
Smash the top of the dice. This baby can fit so many bad rolls in it.
Truth.
Ugh.
Also, my reasoning for not questioning who Dan's character is right now is I have more important issues on my mind. With,
Well, yeah.
zombies everywhere.
I mean, I was just saying. Everyone's like, hey, guy who came through a teleporter, which our friend got yanked through. How's it going?
Well, it's like how Landon's character doesn't even know that my character is my character, but it's just jollily walking with me through the cave.
See, my mind's just more like, this guy seems to be helping us for now. I'll ask who he is when we're done. He seems cool for now.
Alright, so Zidrum will get a surprise round, so go ahead and do what you want.
Yes, I want
Well,
to.
let me rephrase that. Surprise rounds, you only get one action. You can get like a move or a standard. So you could throw a bomb.
I can't run up and smack him?
No, that would be 2 actions.
Ah, fine. Alright, then I'll just throw a bomb then. Man.
Did the dog
Where
come
were they,
with us
baby?
as well?
They were in a bathroom coat in the closet.
Apparently.
Thank you, sweetheart. Sorry.
Wait, how many bombs do I have per day?
Did the dog
Say
come with us?
I think it's 3, at
3?
least.
Because it says 5 left out of 4 right now on the thing.
Let me go look at it.
No, roll this.
Level plus int, so... You have 1 plus 4. So you had before you used that you had 4 leases left, and now you have 3.
Okay.
Okay, so make your do the range attack again. Click the range button. That'll hit. Where are you throwing it?
Throw it right here, so it's like hitting both.
So they all take 6 damage, unless they have immunities or anything, which they shouldn't. So the 2 skeletons just blow up and die. They have a lot of health. The other guy turns around and looks pissed. As pissed as a skeleton can be, I suppose.
Turns around. Yeah!
Turns around. Yeah, He-Man!
The pizza! Eat it!
Okay, so now, the actual top of the round, Reynold.
Okay. Let's see. Just this thing over here?
It's you see a skelly man riding atop a horse. That is also a skelly man.
10 out of 10. I will go slap it in the tits.
What are you attacking?
The steed.
Okay.
Or not.
I am so sorry.
This is just depressing now.
You tried to stab and you stabbed through the bones.
Yeah, apparently.
Just
And then the skeleton looks at you and says, okay, first of all, you're being such a dick right now. Okay, now it is his turn, so... The horse is gonna do a full attack action on you. Because the horse has 3 attacks, apparently?
Oh god.
I mean, Cade's the hardest person in this party to hit, so I probably won't hit him. Yeah, see?
Does my
then
AC
this-
increase as well with mutagen?
Yeah, you get 2 natural armor. And then he'll make a swing too. Damn, I didn't hit you at all. Alright, so Cade tanked 4 hits.
Yay.
How does it feel to be my ninja?
Okay, Cernan.
So I'm going to also move up to the horse and try to hit it, and I hope I don't actually damage myself. Ah. No whammy, no whammy, go! Probably failed. It definitely failed.
Yeah, it was
That
lower
one
than...
missed.
Yeah.
But hey, you didn't hit yourself.
I didn't hit myself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Zidrum.
If I go here, it'll... I can still hit him, right?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. So I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna swim with my greatsword, because I still got my
Do
mutagen.
it, bud.
Greatsword.
Which one are you hitting, by the way?
What
The horse or the rider?
Can I cheese it and swing downward and hit a ball? No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'll hit the horse, I guess, first.
Okay. That hits 12 damage?
Yes.
Okay, you kill my horse.
I just crushed its
Oh.
skull with my sword.
So the horse is dead. I gotta bust out another Skelly Man token.
Yeah.
I just feel like I ran over. Move out of my way. This is how a real man does it.
So the Skelly Man is prone. So yeah,
Oh, he's already prone. Okay.
he fell down. So now it is Dan's turn. For my poor skeleton. I knew I should have buffed him before the fight.
I'm going to move to over here, and then I'm going to use this as an attack.
Okay, so you do which way are you gonna make an attack? Or are you gonna try and
Yeah,
trip
I'm
him?
going to attack because he's already on the floor.
Oh yeah, he's already on the ground. That's right.
Floor. That's why I was clarifying that he was on the floor.
Okay, so roll your melee attack.
1d6. Isn't it 1d6?
You roll your melee attack for the damage. But you have like a massive bonus to this melee attack.
Okay. Where's melee attack?
Okay, so 12 plus. What's your charisma modifier?
Where's my modifier for?
That's a 16. Is this hold on, I think that's a touch attack. It'd be weird if it isn't.
Believe it is.
It would be weird if it isn't, honestly.
Because it's basically chains, barb chains coming out of the ground and attacking.
I'm
slashing him.
pretty sure this is a touch attack, so yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So you do 1d6. Oh, he's also shaken. I gotta make a will save to resist the shaking condition. So go ahead and make your attack. He is shaken. For 3 rounds. And he takes 4 damage.
It's only supposed to be that.
Alright. Now it is Reynald's turn again. There is a skeleton man lying on the floor in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna try this again.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's it. At least I got a good initiative this time. That's what matters, right?
Okay, so I think it's time to go to Cleavetown.
You're Cleavetown.
Now the question is, which one of you is the lowest AC?
Tony
You know,
and me.
I have to go in sequential order. Okay, so I got to start with Cernan. So I'm gonna make an attack against Cernan.
Does he not have to get off the ground?
No, he just takes a penalty to his attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. Does that hit your AC, Cernan? Please say yes.
Nope.
God damn it! Alright, Cernan's turn.
I just imagine
Well,
he
he
goes.
just tried swinging at me, so I'm going to just swing back at him. That's probably a miss.
It is indeed.
Dang it! How did I miss when he's laying on the fucking ground? I'm bad. I need to drop my sword. So.
Yeah,
Swing and I miss.
so Zitcham.
Let's go one more swing with my big old greatsword. See if it. Nope.
Oh, fuck.
Boy.
Roll a d52.
One D. Wait. Whoops. Okay. I have to type everything. /R. 1D. You said 52, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. 22.
22. God
Hey,
damn
that
it.
isn't too bad.
We'll see if it isn't too bad.
Oh, oh, oh!
Oh no! What did I do?
Surrounded by foes. Your attack hits an ally within reach and is a critical threat. You must roll to confirm the crit.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
So here's what we're gonna do. I want you to roll a d2. 1 is Reynald and 2 is Cernan.
Daddy, please.
I'm about to beat the fuck out of you.
It's Reynolds.
Okay. Okay, so roll an attack against Reynald because this will be the confirm the crit.
Just like a regular.
Yeah, just a regular melee attack.
Ow.
Okay, does that hit your AC?
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me right now, Joe?
Cade,
Yeah,
does that hit your AC?
yeah, it does.
Okay, Shara, roll a d52.
I hate you so much.
I'm not the one who did this. Blame him.
36.
I swear to God, you fucking almost killed me again with this shit.
Oh shit, dude.
The worst part is this is the second time I've hit someone in our own party.
Alright, so I got good news and bad news.
Oh
You don't
god.
have anything good news.
So the good news is it's normal damage. And the bad
Well,
news
that's
is
great
it's
with my 7 HP.
the bad news it's 1d4 bleed.
Oh.
Basically he swings.
Dick.
Okay, so roll the damage, Shira. So just roll your greatsword again.
Okay.
And pray it's low.
Unconscious.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Holy
sorry,
shit,
Wambi.
dude. That's
Jesus,
minimum
she's
damage?
alive now.
Oh, it's 5 in 1. Okay, so that's not minimum damage. I was like, what the fuck is your attack bonus?
Yeah, great sword's 2d6.
Yeah, well, it has the red, so I was like, did he roll 2 once and still do 9 damage? Okay, so Cade, you're at -2.
Yeah.
And on your turn, you'll take 2 bleed. Don't hate me.
Why would
wanna
you
thank you
hate?
for killing me over here because I was like choking for a moment.
Okay, it's Dan's turn.
Also, Ilya,
I'm
why
just
would?
gonna see that shit and go, not again.
Also, Ilya,
And
why
then
would he
I'm
be
just
mad at you? He'd be mad at me.
And then I'm just going to see this goblin that's tried to attack everyone,
it's a
basically, and
skeleton.
failed.
It's a
Oh,
skelly
it's
man.
skeleton, not goblin, yeah.
Oh my
My bad.
god. Mog, did
That's
you?
a habit. Leave me
Mog
alone.
and Rose, did you just get here? You missed it. I just
It's still on
killed
the
one of
floor,
our
right?
own people. Well,
Yes.
not really killed. I knocked him unconscious.
So I'm going to use a full attack and go claw, slam.
So the first one hits. So 4 damage.
Oh my god, I'm.
So Reynold, take 2 bleed,
Uh-huh.
and then Cade!
What?
I did not plan this.
I don't believe you.
How would I have planned this?
You bribed Roll20.
Okay, now roll a Constitution check, DC 14.
Fuck.
You are still bleeding out.
So only the first one hit, yeah? Am I?
Yes, only the first
Oh.
one. It is the Skelly Man's turn. He is going to coup de grace. No. Dead! He's gonna. Who hit him recently? Was it.
Me.
Dan, yeah.
Who was
Yeah,
it?
so.
Unless he's mad at me.
gonna
Unless
take a
he's
s-
mad at me for knocking
He's
him
going
unconscious.
Oh, fuck. I didn't say I turn. Alright, fuck it. I'll be honest. I was gonna turn on power attack to this one, but I didn't say it, so. I'm not gonna turn it on. So. So take 8 points of damage. I don't think we did your Eidolon thingy, Dan, for the health, did we?
No, we did not. That's the one thing we did miss. Because I looked at my health and I'm like, wait, that shouldn't be so low.
I'll do it after this combat while you guys
Okay.
are exploring or something. Okay, Cernan's turn. You just watched your friend Zidram once again cut down your ally.
What the fuck? I'll kill you later. I'm gonna try to stab this guy again. But
I didn't think this one skeleton would be so strong.
apparently,
Listen, it's not my fault. You got in my way.
because I'm
God
guessing.
bless it.
But at this point, I am going to go ahead and just fucking rage. So.
Fuck this!
I can't hit the stupid Skelly Man!
I just imagining you raging and then rolling another natural one and then killing Cade.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't even. I already
Don't do that.
I
I'm
already
going
thanked
to
you like
rage,
3
so
or
of
4
course
times
now
on this stream
everybody's seeing me
already.
all ugly and
You
shit,
weren't here.
and I'll Hulk out. I just kind of Hulk out as well, and I am going to use my sword and whap him in the face. Eat it! I know
Okay.
that hits.
So that not only hits, that crushes the Skelly Man. He had 9 HP left.
I don't know
So
if I...
then after the fight, because that counts as 1 round, so I'm going to unrage after
You're
that
fatigued.
for 1 round. 2 rounds, 2 rounds.
He just blew his load in one go.
Because I'm fatigued for 2 rounds, because it's double per round, right?
Yeah.
I haven't played this guy. I haven't played.
Yes, it is. You
Okay.
are correct.
That's so. So fatigued for 2 rounds. But that's
So if
okay.
you're raging for free, it
Don't
takes
worry,
6
it's alright.
fatigue.
I would be
Yep.
fatigued for 6 rounds. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
Does anybody have any healing spells?
I was about to say, do I have any potions? I forget. I don't
You
think...
get to prepare an extract a day, basically.
So would I...
I think you had some potions left. I mean, one of you had a Cure Light Wounds 1, right?
Yeah, you can
And I
fish the
believe you
wand out of my
bought one.
body.
I believe you bought one at one point as well.
Yeah, so you guys got one of Cure Light Wounds. You just yank it off of him and do some non-consensual wanding.
All right, I'm gonna take the wand and use it on him because I feel really bad.
Using his own wand on him.
Yes.
Okay, so roll 1d8 plus 1.
Am I doing that or?
Yes, you're casting it, so yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Okay,
All
I
right.
prefer that.
nah, Shiro, roll it.
But I have a macro, Joe.
Can we take his?
And now we'll take my roll. And there's a circumstantial penalty because I'm angry. So you heal 1 health. I'm kidding. You can take the Reynald roll.
Please.
I was like, is that still only going to put me at 5 HP?
I also like that no one actually questioned the fact that I've attacked 3 times, pretty much every time I've attacked.
No,
Yeah.
I just know summoners are bullshit, so I don't really care. Bale was just really unlucky.
Can I just say I love how this turned out with the mutagen and the greatsword. I feel really strong. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
beat you in your sleep again, Shira.
Oh, and also, for people that don't know, I'm a Dampier, which is basically half human, half vampire. So it was kind of funny the fact that I went, fuck this shit, and bit off a fucking hand off of someone's neck.
Do you just have, like, 1 wrong tooth?
You don't know because you haven't seen the person inside the demon!
Dun dun dun. Wait, demon wouldn't Reynold hate you?
That's a good question.
I don't know, would I?
Well, no, he'd hate evil people just because it looks demonish. He doesn't actually know if it's a demon.
It more depends on if his god is like hardcore erection against purging all demons, which I don't think Iomade is.
I thought she was, I don't remember.
I thought Iomade doesn't... I thought she's against liches, not... I don't know. I'm drunk.
So it's up to you then, Mr. Reynold. Are you going to go in the name of God?
Alright, let's see.
It's my microphone.
Also, it's the first time I've actually seen a picture of her character. She looks really cool.
Iomade? Yeah, she was a human who ascended to a god.
Yeah, manifests as a valiant sword mistress in full plate mailed, wields a long sword and heraldic shield.
That's what she looked like in life. It's pretty great. So, let's see. With the exception of Asmodeus, Iomade never associates or parlays with evil gods or fiends. She treats the Lord of Hell with extreme caution and never in more than an advisory role. So you're probably just like, ugh.
I'm probably, like, cautious. Because, I mean,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
just
know
like,
he probably, like, freaks me out a bit, but I don't know that he's explicitly evil.
Yeah, you're not gonna just purge him right away, but you're not gonna trust him with, like your children.
Now,
That'd be
time
weird.
to go be in.
I wouldn't let him babysit my Yorkie.
Okay, after you guys crush the last skeleton, the boy on top, he's crying. He's, thank you so much. I'm gonna tell my dad. You come to his restaurant and he'll give you food anytime you need it. And he just runs off crying.
Dad, wait till you see this guy in armor. He sucks.
His own friend almost killed him. It was great.
So on the corpses, the other skeletons, like the 2 skeletons, they don't really have much on them. Nothing of note. But the other guy is wearing it's kind of fucked up, but you could probably get it fixed. There's a breastplate, a heavy steel shield, and a masterwork longsword.
Ooh, neat.
I know. It's gonna be okay, Casey. I know.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
So there's still some noises coming from across the bridge, but
What's the like long sword? Is it just like a one-handed long sword, or is it?
it's a
Yeah.
one-handed, yeah.
All right, I don't want
It's
it
just
then.
a longsword with the masterwork property.
I don't want it then.
To be honest, the main person who should want it, I think, is
Probably
Certain.
me.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
yeah.
What is it?
It's a masterwork longsword. Masterwork basically means it's a +1 to hit, right, Cade?
Yeah.
If I remember
+1 to
correctly.
hit and damage.
Okay.
I pick it up, give it a few swings. Hold
No,
it
no,
out.
no. Magic is damage. Once you make it +1, it gets hit and damage. Masterwork should just be +1 to hit.
Maybe.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Hold out the sword to Cernan. This looks more your style.
I take it and examine it, nod at him, and does it have a sheath with it?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes because I don't see a reason why I should penalize you for a sheath.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to go buy one, I'll buy one, but
I just can't be asked.
so I resheath it and then I just kind of hold
Yeah,
it for
it's
now.
+1 to hit.
I
Just
don't
hit.
have a
Okay.
thing, so I'll have to add that into my thingy.
It always throws me off because like I'm in a different campaign where like if it's just +1, it's +1/+1.
Yeah, it's
It's-
Masterwork is an interesting thing they add.
And I'm guessing Mr. Reynald takes the rest.
Actually, the rest of it is shit I already have, so no.
I mean, I can't equip that stuff. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm
I
already
don't actually see any of this stuff if it's in like the Discord or something.
because like
By
I'm
the way.
already
I
wearing
didn't
a
post it
breastplate,
anywhere yet.
and I'm already wielding a heavy steel shield.
Okay.
So,
I didn't post it anywhere, Dan. Here, I'll make a loot channel really quick.
If nobody wants it, I could just take it so I can sell it later.
Can't you just copy and paste it?
Shut up!
It's already halfway done.
that would be the small dancer, Zachary, but no, not here.
Oh, you think you're clever, huh? You think you're a clever girl? Guess what? 10d6 falling damage as God himself drops you.
Don't forget we need to sort out my health.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. So, what do you fellows want to do?
I
Well,
go by under the bottom of a glass.
Do we hear any more screaming or anything?
There is some commotion coming from across the bridge.
before we run over there, I want to know: was anyone taking the chest piece, whatever it was, and the shield?
Nope, not for me.
Mm,
I'm gonna put my hands back in my pocket and continue walking.
I'm going to say I consider it.
Well, which
But-
one do you want? Because I'll split it with you. Like, you
Well,
take one,
I'd
I'll
be
take the other.
more. Well, is the breastplate that's heavy, isn't it?
I think it's medium.
Yeah, I think that is medium.
Because I can do medium or light.
No,
So-
I put the HP on your stuff, Dan. It's
I'm going to consider the breastplate.
Is it in the same place as the other stuff?
So
Yeah, it's
I'm
already-
going to take it for now.
Okay.
All right. Are you gonna take the shield as well, or no?
Well, I don't need a shield, so you can have it.
Okay, I will take the shield then.
So we need to start just discussing drops in the other group too.
And
I made that I have that fancy thing for you guys to use. So
Or, like,
What's
half the time it seems like it just boils down to Landon and Bodhi dishing it out.
I mean, Bodhi's only gotten like one thing of loot. In all fairness, he's really only gotten the goggles.
No, I don't mean like them taking it. Like at the end of that comment, they're like, "Okay, you guys get this, you get this, I get this, you get this." And it's like, okay, that's a discussion.
okay? Now that sword. Yeah, I'm running across the bridge towards where people are screaming or commotion.
All the stuff.
To the stuff.
I'm going to follow, but of course I'm fatigued, so even though that actually...
You're only fatigued for 12 seconds.
Okay.
A round is only 6 seconds, so like, on the fatigue condition, like that only really matters in combat. Outside of combat, it's kind of like you take a
Yeah.
breath and you're fine.
Right. So, okay.
So, yeah. If you want to be fatigued for this, for like role playing reasons, that's perfectly fine too. Like, I just meant mechanically speaking, you're only really fatigued for 12 seconds right now. It took you longer than 12 seconds to get the shit off the body.
Yep. Okay. Then I'm going to, just take a seat for a moment and then get up and follow as a rested.
Okay.
So.
Dan, just really quick on your character, I added a second bar for the other health.
Oh, was that the...
It's the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one. Okay. It's like I've got a shield.
Okay. You guys go across the bridge, and you see an acolyte of the local temple. Sorry.
I walk up to the acolyte.
Fuck.
Are you okay? You seem to be coughing a lot.
That was me. I'm sorry. He is an acolyte of Pharasma. So he's kind of like breathing very heavily. He looks a little tired. He has like a small cut across his forehead, and he looks pretty spooked. But other than that, he seems fine. Looks like he was heading north, where where those of you who went to the funeral recognize is where the cemetery is. And but when he sees you guys, he kind of like takes a break to try and catch his breath.
And he barks.
What did you say its name was?
His name is Rufio.
No, the person he's with.
Oh, the Pharasma.
Pharasma.
Or Pharasma, I don't know. Here, I'll just do
Boy
this.
Guzma.
It's your boy, Gizmo.
And Pharasma is kind of like the god of let me think. I guess you could say like the afterlife.
Cool.
Like that's the best way for me to really put it. She's kind of like the one who judges all souls. And as the priest sees you, he runs up and he's like, breathing pretty heavy. He's like, Father Grimble and most of the other acolytes, they went to the cemetery earlier this morning, right before the fiddling started. They were preparing for a funeral. They have not returned. A few minutes ago, some zombies overran the temple and killed the other acolytes. I managed to get out the back, but the others were not so lucky. I have to get to the cemetery and tell Father Grimble. He's the only one who's able to do anything about this.
Can I do like a sense motive?
Yeah.
Just to...
I'm gonna roll that too.
And just to make sure he's on the level.
Oh!
Wow, Shira! Wow,
guys have never-
Phaedra.
You guys have never felt more certain that this man is telling the truth.
Just gonna look him straight in the eyes. I'll help you get there. No matter
And
what.
he goes, on the way here, I passed Councillor Murick's home. They're having some sort of trouble. I, I promised I would send help to them, but I must find Father Grimble. Because
Point me
please,
in
I
a
beg of
direction.
you. Because I beg of you, please help Councilman Murick.
If this will be helpful to this town, I shall. Obviously, it will be, but so point me in the direction of this councilman's house.
He points down. He goes, It's off that way. You can't miss it." He goes, Thank you all. I know you're all new to town." And he kind of eyes up Adric, and he's like, "Haven't seen you around before, but if you're willing to help, then I'm not going to refuse good help." He goes, "Here, take these," and he hands you guys 7 scrolls of Cure Light Wounds.
Ooh.
Hey!
They can be helpful.
And says, this is all I managed to grab before I fled the temple, but hopefully it'll be of help to you."
Thank you.
And as you go to walk off, he says, "Don't bother with the temple. It's overrun. But as soon as you finish helping the council, please join me at the cemetery. We're all going to, once I get Father Grimble, we're all going to try and sweep the undead out of the town."
We'll be back as
I
soon as
just
possible.
nod. I just nod, and I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way towards the councilman's house.
Making my way downtown.
And while he
Walking
was
fast,
saying
looking
all of
for
this
forever.
stuff, I'm going to just stand there and heal my Idolium.
Alright, just expend the appropriate spell slots for it.
I don't actually know where to put that part, so I just remember it in my head.
Should be a marker. Let me open up your sheet and show you. So under spells where it says used,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you can. It doesn't let you do the first level. That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure how to do that.
Then under the spells themselves, you see where it says used in the corner. You can just tick those off. You see what I mean?
No.
Near the dice, it says used number.
Oh yeah.
I hate to interrupt also, but as we walk there, I do want to ask Dan's character, like, who he is. Like, as we're making our way there. But you can handle what you guys are doing first.
So Zitram comes at you and just starts demanding to know who you are and
Not-
threatens
not-
you with a gun.
Yes,
He has a gun to your head, Dan.
I do have
He
a
is
crossbow.
stepping up on your grill.
I use Mage Hand and take said gun out of his hand.
No fair. My crossbow! No, not my hand crossbow! That crossbow's been just like a crossbow to me!
Yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, let's start.
That's my son was like a crossbow to me.
Okay, so yeah, he confronts you, Dan. What do you do?
Give me 1 second.
Like as we're walking, I just kind of turn back and I say to
I'll
him,
roll my thing.
not that I don't appreciate your help, but mind me asking, who are you?
That works. Sorry, say that again.
So as we were walking / running to the place that we're trying to get to right now, I kind of like turn back to your character and ask you, not that I don't mind your help, but who are you exactly?
Name's Adric. Just a person drifts in from town to town trying to help out. Till people seem to not like me.
Through
And make me gone.
through through a
Tristan, he says as he comes in through a fucking shady ass portal.
through a portal.
Yes. Had to leave in a hurry from the last place. You know, They saw a few dead bodies and thought that I did it.
This hulking demon man says.
Can I roll like a sense motive?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna do that as well.
A 6.
Oh, buddies. Bullet.
Skills.
I know.
15.
Reynolds smites you.
In the name of God.
In the name.
In the name of God.
So, he's not lying. Like, he's telling the truth, but there does seem to probably be something else. Like, maybe he's holding back information, whether that's nefarious or whether that's just, I just met these fucking guys.
You know, I totally forgot because it's something I haven't done yet. I don't know if I get it later on. Can't I do like a sense alignment type thingy?
You should be able to detect alignment at will. Just fucking wow, 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 wow.
Please don't do it. I haven't actually picked one yet.
Didn't you explain it last time that it was he picks an alignment and if someone's that alignment they glow or something?
No, Cade can pick his alignment to show us something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as an Inquisitor, he can basically fake an alignment.
Okay.
Actually, I don't get detect alignment.
I will tell you I'm
Oh, okay.
good. I'm just not sure
Unless
which
you're second
one
level
good.
now.
Although I'm leaning more towards chaotic.
You are not second level.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna push the issue any further. I'm just gonna give him a little nod for now.
Yeah,
You just-
I'm still weary of him, but
You just full attack him for asking a question.
I'm weary. But that's because he came through a portal.
Yeah, he
and-
literally came through a portal that you're basically your patron came from.
Yep,
A little spooky.
my mentor.
Your mentor. I'm surprised nobody said anything about that.
Well, nobody.
He
I
looked
don't know him, so I don't really.
But I
Have
don't know
to
that
say
you
that.
don't know him. But so far you've helped me, so I'm still weary. And that's just player knowledge. That's not character knowledge that he's my mentor. I just because I haven't told you guys that. I just called him a coward.
Yeah.
So
Coward!
But yeah, I'm gonna go on and explain more about the actual thing. The fact of they didn't take into account the fact of there was a bunch of dead creatures as well. But you know, dead bodies means I did it.
Dead bodies, demon guy, get him the fuck out of here.
Basically.
Alright, so you guys approach the house. So the stately home of Councilor Murik stands among the trees beside the road. Several of the lower windows have been broken out, and the occasional scream issues from within, followed by the sound of shattering glass and breaking furniture. Soon, the aged counselor himself hobbles out on the front porch, slams the door behind him, and huddles behind a large flowery urn to hide. Following him, a slimy apparition that appears to be wearing the finery of a wealthy man, with a striking resemblance to the counselor himself, steps through the door as if it wasn't even there and leaves a spot of viscous ooze upon the hardwood. As the dripping creature lurches towards the cowering counselor, you see that the ghostly image of a hatchet protrudes from the back of the apparition's head. When the counselor catches sight of you, he shouts in a raspy, fear-choked voice, "Help me! I didn't do it! He thinks I'm my father!" And, as the ghosty boy, lashes out, we will fade away for the week.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
You know what happens. I gotta do it.
Before we end it off, I want to ask: is my mutagen still active? Because I'll write that down.
We'll say now it wears off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised that nobody asked about me hulking out.
Nobody. Yeah. This party is almost as bad as the other party.
Nobody asked me either. I jammed.
I don't know anything about them, so
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's too. Like, Zidram jams a fucking needle into his chest and just rages. Cernan screams and just starts blood raging. Like,
To be fair, I also didn't see him like jab a needle in him, and
That's fair. I can understand.
I didn't
Dan's
see that
character.
part. I just saw this guy rage.
Yeah. So actually, to be fair, now Dan sees my character just slowly deflate.
he becomes a fucking nerd.
Wimpy.
I was gonna make a reference to it, but now fuck.
Wait, so, what is your intelligence without your mutagen?
Keep it. Let me disable the mutagen.
I already disabled it because I'm too fast, boy.
Okay. Intelligence
Wait, you see
total
that
18
DC
mod
character,
4.
Shazam.
You have an 18 intelligence, so like you just see his fucking head swell a little bit.
Just the hood. Just
That's another thing to note. Shira's character is completely covered.
yeah. Like I don't remember if you were here. Wait, no. Dan actually knows about my character.
I know
believe.
some bits. In all fairness, I have forgotten a bunch.
Yeah. Because Dan was one of the few people. You know, I didn't expect Dan to be in the campaign, so I sent him that thing that's on my description.
Yeah, he sent me his backstory at one point, but I have forgotten a lot of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And also, to be fair, at the same time, Dan himself has actually probably watched most of our sessions.
I've watched some.
Watched
I
a
haven't
number of
watched. Yeah.
So,
But yeah, like my character is like actually to put it simply, imagine like a brown leather version of like the Dark Brotherhood armor, except the pants aren't like
Yeah.
skin tight.
That's what I was.
What the fuck are you wearing them for then?
I mean, he's not wrong. So,
I'm not wearing skin tight pants. Why?
Because skin tight pants are dumb.
It's very restrictive in combat.
But like the
What? What?
the whole look
You
I was
can't
going
do the
to
splits while you got very restrictive skin tight fucking
The-
pants.
the armor design I was going to try to go for was a mixture of the like Dark Brotherhood armor and the Thieves Guild armor. If
Which
that
Dark
makes sense.
Brotherhood Thieves Guild are we talking?
Skyrim.
Which Thieves Guild armor are we talking?
Hang on.
The Nightingale set or the Thieves Guild set?
The Thieves Guild set.
Okay.
That's the only one I know, actually. But yeah, then it also has like a cloak and hood as well as a mask. Which the mask actually I can kind of send because I do have the thing I sent Ilya, which is the sprite for it. Copy. And I'll just post it in the Discord. There you go. The general design though is like the masks from Final Fantasy 14. I think you probably know the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the ash masks.
Yeah.
all I know at this point is after things calm down in the city, we're gonna have a big family huddle and talk this shit out.
I'm just picturing you're all sitting around a table like, so, where do we start?
At least they know my name.
Reynold just slams his hands on the table like, I smell heresy!
Smells like a little bitch just walked into my church.
In our fucking first part of our other campaign, I just looked at them from another side of the fucking tavern.
I just realized we're doing this kind of game. We haven't been in a tavern yet.
Yeah, you guys haven't actually been in the tavern.
Yeah,
There's,
we haven't really like stopped anywhere.
yeah. Is there?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you guys started the game, you're like, let's go investigate the prison.
To be fair, I was not. I was AFK when that decision was made, so I came back and Al was out of prison. I was like, I guess we're there too.
I was just like, the first thing I was like, I'm gonna go investigate the prison. I'm just thinking in my head, no, don't do that.
It's a trap.
I still love the little thing you did with. I keep forgetting her name. The daughter of the guy that died. What's her name?
Oh, Kendra.
Yeah, Kendra. How you explain like how we shouldn't go back there?
Perhaps you could wait until you're a bit stronger. Maybe level 2 or 3.
Perhaps when you're a higher level per se.
I hate to railroad you guys, but I didn't want you guys to go into an area so severely underleveled and then just fucking get one shot and be like, what the fuck, Joe?
No, I
Time
understand.
expedition here.
Like
So, like, I kind of did that anyway, so.
See, I saw the how much damage we took from the house thing, and I was like,
And you're just like, oh.
yeah, and I'm just kind of sitting here like, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking just like, I don't think we're supposed to be here.
Yeah, I was trying to like play off some of the encounter, like that rat encounter. That was deadly. Cade just got lucky with a crit.
Mm-hmm. I assumed that too. Like it was like that.
Like, I just
especially
want to let you guys know.
Especially how disappointed you sounded.
Joke. Filth fever is not a joke, and those rats had filth fever, and that shit does like con damage every day. Fucking oof.
Sounds familiar.
But yeah, just like how disappointed you sounded like after it got one shot was. It also like triggered a flag. I was like,
Maybe not so deadly.
Like maybe I don't want to. Maybe this is a bad spot.
But I am not one to back down, so I went into the prison. And then Al ruined it by almost getting killed by going off on his own.
Yeah, that was really lucky.
I mean, hey, I took one by myself, so fight me.
One of the three.
He killed 2 of them.
He did,
Yeah,
yeah.
I only remember him killing one.
There was 3. He killed 2, and then you guys only had to fight 1.
Yeah, and then I missed with my dagger and stabbed
Yeah, he
Sam.
fucking crit one of them. Like he crit the first one shot
yeah,
it, and then
right.
hit the next one. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that was fun, everybody. I'm sorry if it seems short. It just
That's okay.
middle of the week kind of makes things a little rough.
Alright. We got what, 2 fights in that?
2 fights, yeah. We can try to squeeze in a game like on the weekends or something whenever I'm free, or whenever everyone's free, rather.
It would have to be a Saturday.
I can't do Saturday.
Saturdays are the literal worst.
Yep.
Unless we do it early in the afternoon on Sunday, because we still have raid Sunday.
I wouldn't be able to do that either. I work on Sunday in the afternoon.
But like other weekdays, I'm usually free. So
We'll look at it. We'll
like
see what days everyone's free.
If it's during the weekends, the only time I'd be able to do it is like, I mean, it's not really a weekend, but like Friday or well, no, not Friday. We have thing. No, I can't do it anytime during the weekend actually. Like unless we do it during the day, Saturday. And even then, I'll be limited time because I'll be closing on Saturday.
well, is that every Saturday you'll be doing that?
Mm-hmm. That's a set thing.
Wait, what happens every Saturday?
I'll be closing, so I'll have the day, like the daytime off.
I see.
But after like I'd have to leave my house at like 5, my time.
Which, if it's a Saturday, most Saturdays I'm actually completely free. So
Yeah.
if we
The only
did,
problem for Saturday with me is that's when my 3-5 game is, and that's when the other group's game is.
Mm, okay.
well, then cancel the other groups.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Dan's just like, dude, I'm broken in that game. Fuck you.
I plan to be broken in this one too, so. You know it's great that when you're creating your character, you start noticing some stuff that could be fun, and then you're saying, nope, you're not allowed anymore.
I mean, you're playing one of the most, I think, like, arguably broken classes in the entire game.
Are
Still
you doing a
fun.
summoner?
Yeah.
Yes.
I figured that's what you were.
I'm,
How
I'm
many?
a special kind of summoner, though, because my summon is me.
Was considering doing a summoner, but in the last Pathfinder campaign I was a wizard, so I wanted something non-magical. So, and I'm
I,
still kind of magical, just not to the extent I was.
I wanted
Which is
something
nice.
completely different to what I was in the other campaign. I went
Yep.
from ninja to summoner, so success.
So really, you're just playing Final Fantasy as RP.
I'm basically fucking Sasuke. I have Susanoo on me. And I told Kate in the other game I would find a way to become Susanoo. I found said way.
Thanks, people, for not protecting your healer. Fucking.
I'm gonna deafen myself real quick because I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay.
I
I'm going
stream.
All right, that was fun. All right, let's see. Let's see who is streaming. Golden Tot streaming. I'm gonna host Golden Tot. Alright, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, bye bye.